All right, folks. OpenClaw new updates for 7.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all the way in April.
Yep.
Just got back from the holidays, recharged a
Yep.
little bit, but they didn't take a break
No, they did
because
not.
they got 4.7 and 4.5 release.
Yep.
And the way I see it is they're really stepping up the game.
Mm.
So this is very feature packed.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of these are kind of rivaling what Claude is doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, it's not only rivaling what Claude is doing, but it's also rivaling what Hermes agent is doing.
Mm.
The way we see it is that if you guys want to keep with OpenClaw,
Mm.
there's some things that are here and good for you. And the
Mm.
best way to, I think, to do it is OpenClaw is really good for bringing your own cheaper models.
Yep.
Claude Code is great for if you want to pay the price.
Mm-hmm.
Hermes is if you want to migrate, and we're in the process of migration. But they're both very, very powerful right now.
Yeah.
So let's take a very quick look. So this is not a small update. 4.7 included a few huge updates that make things generally more feature rich.
Mm.
So I think that's the biggest change from the previous month,
Yep.
where we saw updates that were, oh, here's a bunch of bug fixes, you know?
Yeah, it's been a lot of security hardenings, but now it seems like new features here.
Yes.
Are we gonna come back to OpenClaw?
Oh, let's see. Okay, so first of all, OpenClaw Infer, there's a new unified interface hub. So this is for when you have a bunch of different media generations, everything, they unified it into Infer.
Uh-huh.
So it makes it easier to use.
Mm.
So you can now use OpenClaw Infer, you can unify models, you can use the web, you can use embeddings. So they
Mm.
basically make it easier for your integrations to work.
Okay.
That's number one. Not that big, I would say.
Mm.
Wiki memory is huge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wiki memory, just like I mentioned this very briefly, wiki LLM wiki was something that Andrew Karpathy, the god of
The god of AI.
AI,
Yep.
he came up with, and he's basically saying instead of having memory as a bunch of files,
Yep.
put it in a wiki. God damn it.
Yeah. That's actually how the Obsidian was the work around that.
Yeah.
But this one is much more, systemized, much more
Systemized.
centralized.
And it's already bundled in with the newest OpenClaw. So
Yeah.
you can basically make a wiki summary of all the memories that it has. So it makes it much easier to navigate.
Mm.
So back in the day, we would have to bring up each memory file, go through the memory file, go through the databases. This is really, I think this was really stuck on. So I would say this is still in like kind of a preview mode.
Uh-huh.
Previously, what they had was they had it working, but it wasn't really working.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to really fend off that competition and just saying, hey, look, let's make it work. There's health monitoring, there's memory integration. This will make your flow a lot better.
Mm.
I would say I'll compare this with Hermes. Hermes has evolving skills.
Yep.
This is really trying to rival that. So it's
Mm.
trying to bring OpenClaw back onto the arena and saying, ooh. Right? So this is something very important to try out. If you guys haven't done so already, it will drastically improve how your bot works and how, even if your memory, like, it builds it, like we'll talk about dreams as well. This combines with dreams. Let's just skip straight to dreams as well. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's skip straight to this. This was a feature released in the last update 4.5, so it's just 2 days ago.
Yeah.
There's a stupid joke here. So dreaming, humans dream for fun. We have fantasy worlds, but AI, they dream about how to help us improve our lives. So this also is related to memory. So one of the biggest flaws we have in OpenClaw is that it searches all its memory. So something that you've done like 2 months ago may to the OpenClaw might seem very relevant today, but we've evolved. We changed how we do things. Our presentation styles changed. What we want changed. Those are no longer relevant. So what memory dreaming combined with the wiki does is it goes hand in hand. In many ways, it actually promotes memory that's useful.
Yeah.
So I think that's actually kind of almost what humans do, right?
Yeah.
During sleep, deep sleep, you kind of like dream and think, oh yeah, this is what's really useful. Okay, this was really useless. We did this. Let's throw that in the trash bin. Then let's put this into something that's useful. So this is really this is a feature that was borrowed a lot from Claude Code. Claude Code can also dream.
Yeah.
So now OpenClaw can dream.
I'd like this to be more of an automatic process. Usually when new features related to memory is introduced to OpenClaw, there's actually still a lot of manual process to optimize these memory. but now it's becoming more competitive. I think I can sense a new direction now towards better improvement of the memory of OpenClaw with together with the wiki and the dreaming.
Yeah,
So
and,
yeah,
and this is really and this really works because a lot of times, like we manually tell OpenClaw, hey, update your memory.
yeah,
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 like let's you've done this today. We fought for 2 hours about how to do this. Like make presentations, do your research. We figured out a good path for you,
yeah.
but now it does it automatically. So the dream
Mm.
feature, it writes to memory. It promotes stuff that's important.
Hmm.
It really elevates it's like what a human should do.
Yeah.
Okay, you shouldn't dream about me every day, but sometimes you should. Okay, so let's go back to what else is here. Webhooks, basic things that can use OpenClaw
Yeah.
improved. Yeah, again, this is really trying to compete and make it very viable. So now you call OpenClaw within your Claude code
Mm.
if that's something that's to your fancy. Remember, Claude code is very expensive. We'll talk about that in a sec, but Claude changed how things work. So Claude itself is very, very expensive, but you can give minor tasks to OpenClaw. I think that's the current gameplay of everything here.
Yep.
Session comparison points, yet again, saving stuff, snapshots and stuff. It should have been basic. It should have been there from square one, but it wasn't, right? This is interesting. Media generation. Have you tried this out yet?
No, I have not.
Not yet, right?
Yeah.
But this was a new feature added in 4.5 where you have video generation and music generation.
Mm.
Before we used to write skills for this. So we have something called like nano banana skill, call upon that skill to generate something. Now it's already baked in.
Mm.
This is really good for creating videos or if you want to create, anything, edit out your dog,
Mm.
add a dog, remove a dog,
Mm.
edit out your girlfriend. That's now an ex-girlfriend. But it integrates these at a cost, of course. It
Yeah.
supports a lot of models like Runway, Grok AI, Minimax Music.
Mm.
So you can actually create, like now we have sound effects, okay? So we can have switch click effects here, okay? So I can click, all right? So you can generate those and some music directly in your OpenClaw, which is, yet again, I think it should have been there for square one,
Yeah.
Providers have also been upgraded. Now we know that Qwen is hot. We know that Z.AI is hot. We know that Xiaomi is hot. Minimax is hot. So having more support. And this is, I think, the most important aspect of OpenClaw, which is that you bring your own model to Workday.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes you have a little bit of a, your models may not be that good, but they're cheap at chips.
Yeah.
So, relative to Claude Code, where you can only use Claude Code and you can burn up credits relatively quickly, OpenClaw has the advantage of cheapness, right? If you can't compete on good, you compete on cheap. You almost finished my sentence.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I was about to say cost. But straight to the point. Cheap.
Straight to the point. Cheap.
Yeah.
All right. Security hardening. Oh, sorry. Security hardening. Should we just skip this?
Yeah, it's mostly, addressing the 4.1 because a lot of the stuff were hard coded, so they had to realize a lot of stuff were broken after hard coding a lot of the exec tools. So yeah, they're improving upon that again. I told you already in the previous video that it's not going to be 100% fixed, so they're addressing this again.
Security hardening. Yeah. Wrecked. Okay. Claude CLI security hardening skip. Mobile platforms improvements, but yet again, they're competing with native platforms, and I don't think that's their strongest suit.
Yeah.
Their strongest suit is really the bring your own model to work sort of thing. Performance and stability improvements, much needed. So key takeaways, if you're a developer, you got the Infer, which is great, but for creators, we have much more. And for anyone using it, I think the dreams are the biggest improvement here. Like dreaming and the memory wiki is, I think, what brings us into April here.
Yeah.
Like March, memory was stuck on by sticky tape.
Yeah.
Right? Now they have like, some good systems going on that are modern and working. So I would say before ending this video, we're in the process of using both. So we have Hermes agents as well. We're making a separate document for Hermes agent. A lot of you guys have also migrated to Hermes agent. What we find in general is that I would say OpenClaw does stuff, and you're just hoping that they have more features at this current point. But Hermes agent does it more clearly. So I think that's a big difference. So let's say, for example, Let me just very quickly scroll down here to the end of the page up to present. This is our current agent called Stark. He used to be running on OpenClaw. We migrated him to Hermes. Something we noticed right off is that we have we have a better idea of what's happening with the terminal execution, the cron job executions, and then we have he seems to be doing skills a little bit better. So I do say that if you guys are in the world of experimentation, do check out Hermes guide as well, because now that you have both, they're both very viable options. But a lot of users have been preferring Hermes. If you're a media creator, I would say stick with OpenClaw, because it seems to be very much pushing that this month finally as a feature. And hopefully the dreaming and the memory catches up, so then we can finally have a working assistant rather than a assistant that you have to fix with tape every few hours.
Banner's still on OpenClaw, right?
Banner's still on OpenClaw. That's right. So we have many agents. Stark on Hermes is already Stark on Hermes. Stark is still alive on old OpenClaw, so the migration was actually a bit more painful than I thought it would be. It was not as a one click, because not everything is native. So we'll do a few future videos about that, and we'll make a final decision this week on what's good. But we want to keep, we definitely want to keep in line with what OpenClaw is doing, because they're not sleeping. They definitely see the threat of Hermes. Then they're not sleeping here. So yeah, with that, there's not too much else to cover. Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. Make sure we have more updates coming, and we have a better website coming. And yeah, you can check out our vacations sometime too. I think I was in Yunnan, like cooking up tea leaves. So I'll put a link down below if you guys want to see me cook up tea leaves. But with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. See you guys in the next video.
Shanana!
Hey.